All right, you guys, good morning. So today's topic is going to be a couple of topics that I want to run by you real quick in conversation to get your brain pumping so that we can work together and stay united. I want to first of all thank you guys for all your comments to help create a foundation of strength. When one is weak, we band together to pull the other one up. And if you guys that don't know what I'm referring to, last week I posted a video in regards to asking for your opinions, your advice in regards to continue going to a store that I felt I was totally incorrectly harassed to the point of where I was like weakened. And I'm gonna use those words because I want you to understand that we are all human and we are all fighting this battle, and sometimes we're strong, sometimes we're weak. That's why we depend on each other to connect. So long story short, and I was like, okay, these people are harassing me. It's embarrassment, to bring company with you because of how they're doing this. And then I'm gonna ask for advice because I was like, I'm not going back to the store because the thought of thinking of going to the store gave me anxiety, gave me stress, anger, all these mixed emotions. And then coming to you guys with your words of encouragement. A lot of people said, keep going. A lot of people said you shouldn't have to drive extra miles and extra gas just to go somewhere where you know that you did nothing wrong. So you got to show them that you guys can't run anything pretty much, which is really good advice. You got to pick your battles, okay? That's what I took out of it, meaning like sometimes we got to stand there and fight it. Sometimes we got to know to say, I'm not giving you none of my money to support your business, but it depends on the situation, okay? In that type of situation, that's your local store. You need to express who you are, that you are not who they think you are, even if it has to show them by keeping your head up and not saying anything or being verbal, okay? But today I also want to talk about the number one attack the enemy have on us is fear. That's what I learned about it, because he promoted fear in me from going back. So I'm like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. So we got to get over fear. Once you get over fear, you can tackle anything. Fear will stop you from loving yourself. Fear will stop you from having ambition to start a new job or to do anything. Fear will have you having anxiety. So once we conquer fear, we can do a lot, because sometimes people are like, I fear failing. No, try and if you fail, you get back up. Sometimes you be like, I fear going around this, I fear doing this, get back up. But look, you guys, I want to talk to you about this. My son got this book because we followed the National Geographics. This was one of those books that I followed all the time. The reason why I'm bringing this to your attention, because I want you guys to grab a hold to your children. The enemy is using our kids to stop the future of what we have. And I'm not trying to say this is the enemy, meaning like, oh, let's talk about these people, oh, let's put them down. I'm talking about these are kids. Kids are adults' opinions. Kids are guided by adult structure. And right now, the enemy, which is the devil and his crew, is trying to take over and remove anything that's godly like. Because if we read our Bible, it says that God created man and woman in the image of him. So they're trying to remove any image of God out of our world today. And I feel this is how they're doing our kids. And the reason why I say that is you're an adult and you feel like, you want to change your identity because that's how you feel. But as a child should be a child and grow up to make these decisions. Teach your child to be themselves to the point where they won't get bullied. But I feel going all the way and changing the child's gender, I think that's something that an adult needs to make. That adult has made that opinion. A child will come to Mom, I want to be a little boy. Okay, there's kids that want to be Batman. Do you technically go ahead and put some bat fangs in their teeth and put some bat ears on them and the bat tail and then transplant hair all over their body? No. You allow them to have their imagination at that time, or you allow them to just live it and talk about it, but you don't go in and surgically change them into a bat. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to bring that to your attention. Like, this is sad. This is one of my son's books that he gets, and he's only 13, and he brought it to me. And because we was cleaning his room, and he was like, oh, here's some stuff to throw in the trash. And I'm like, you're not throwing my Natural Geographics away. Then I looked at it and I was like, oh, okay. He like, I don't have no interest in reading it. I don't discriminate anybody that's going through it, but you guys, we got to do better. Love on our kids, talk to our kids. If they are going through that feeling where they don't know if they want to be a boy or girl, love on them and tell them God made you who you are. That's just like somebody saying, oh, I'm ugly, or oh, I'm plus size. Yeah, we work what we have. That's it. And then we grow up, and then if we want to get plastic surgery as an adult that you can pay for with your money, then you do that. But until then, we got to love on our kids, because that's what it says in the Bible. We are an image of God. I feel like they want us, it's an agenda, and we got to look further into it. Why are they trying to change everybody's identities to something totally different, especially at a young age? What is the agenda behind it? What is the motive? Because they're pushing it in kids' face. Because not when did the Natural Geographic feel the need to talk about people genders or people sexuality, period? They never did that. So it's kind of compromising my mind, and I want to get your opinions on that. So y'all tell me, what is the agenda behind this? Because I think it's to stop that population. If we turn all these little boys into girls, guess what? Who's going to help create these babies? Everything is an agenda behind everything, you guys. So help me understand, but that's my opinion. As always, stay blessed, less stress, continue to do you, strive for better.